guys, it's me, Erica. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I sat and filmed. Lahat po ng ina-upload ko are all pre-filmed videos, and yun din yung gagawin ko ngayon. So if you see me wear this shirt for consecutive videos, that's because I'm pre-filming kasi guys, sobrang daming dapat gawin. And ngayon lang ako makakapag-film. I'll try to edit a few videos para next week nag-upload na lang ako, since this week will be the passing of every project that is left, and the next week will be our finals week. So I do have to study really well because I don't want to fail my subject. So yeah, hope you guys understand that. For today's video, I am doing the best palettes, like eyeshadow palettes that is locally available. Pwede silang, and most of this actually are Filipino brands. May isa lang na hindi Filipino brands. Most of these are very affordable. Isa lang yung up there in price. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Ito yung pinakahuli sa list ko dito. These products are really good, guys, ha. Nirank ko lang sila sa pataas kung alin yung pinaka-favorite ko, yung masasabi kong go, grab it, get it. So this is the first one, guys. This is the Sansan eyeshadow palette. This is in glow. So I guess they have three. They have glow, intense, and fun, if I'm not mistaken. So glow is similar to the Urban Decay palette. These have shades that are very similar sa Urban Decay na palette. I did a review of Sansan Cosmetics products. I will link that down below para makita nyo kung paano sila nag-perform sa eyes ko, how well it lasted, the price point, the blendability, the pigmentation, para makita nyo sila in action talaga. I will link that video down below if you guys want to check that out. So basically, this is what the palette looks like. It is very basic. This is what you need for an everyday look and amp it up for a nighttime look. As you guys can see, I have this 4 matte shades right here that you can use. So you can use this as your transition shade, and then this to highlight, and then this to deepen up. And you can do so many looks with this, you guys. You have this very beautiful, unique shade na hindi mo expect na magkakaroon yung isang neutral palette na ganito. But that is how this swatches. It swatches gorgeously, you guys. I'm going to swatch few of the shades para makita nyo. So I'm just taking that, and bam! See that? I'm going to swatch one of the darker mattes. Oh, tignan nyo yan, guys. So that is just one swatch. It is, I'm sorry for the noise outside. As I've said to every freaking single video I do, the noise outside is very inevitable. I can't do anything about it. Tindahan kasi yung sa labas, so I just have to deal with it, you guys. And yeah, so back again with the palette. So may maliit na mirror dyan nakasama. And it's very travel friendly because, as you guys can see, maliit siya. You can just put that into your purse. So for example, ginamit mo lang ito, nag-transition shade ka lang, naglagay ka lang ng pop of color sa lids mo, and then may biglaang lakad kayo ng boyfriend mo, may biglaan kang date, may biglaan kayong lakad ng friends nyo, and you can use this. You can just easily put this in your purse, you know, do a finger swatch. You can take this with your finger, dab on your eyes, and then you can also use this matte, and just, you can use your fingers with this, guys. Pero if meron naman kayong madadala na brush set na maliit din, it's perfect. It's just the perfect on-the-go palette if, you know, you're the everyday type of girl, but then there are some incidents na may biglaang lakad, ganon. This is very basic, very everyday friendly, very beginner friendly, and the price point of this, you can't beat the price point of this, guys. Sobrang mura niya lang din. So yeah, it's a must have as well. In addition, sinasabi ko kanina, nakalimutan kong i-explain how it performs. So, this blends nicely on the eyes. They are easy to blend, easy to build up. The shimmer shades are really poppin'. The only issue I had was it is really powdery. This is a very powdery product. Pero guys, maganda talaga yung performance niya sa eyes. So, dahil powdery siya, what you can do is just tap off your brush and then go straight to your eyes. Yun na yun. Basta lagi nyo lang dapat itatap yung brush nyo. That's the trick to make this work beautifully. Kasi it is pigmented. So, pag nilagay mong straight, tapos, baka magka-fallout ka pa kasi powdery siya. So, yeah. For the price, you can't beat this. You just have to tap off your brush and you're good to go. The next palette I'm going to talk about is this BYS Berries Palette. This is the BYS Berries Palette and I love the colors in this, you guys. You have like this cherry type of colors. You have your sunset colors. You have lighter colors for everything. You just have everything you need. This palette actually reminds me of the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Actually guys, this is really a freaking great palette. Although yung price point niya may kamahalan. Ito yung sinasabi kong palette na nag-iisa na mahal. But for the shades, for the quality that you get, for the amount of product that you get, it's really good. This reminds me of the packaging reminds me of the Urban Decay palettes. And honestly, Urban Decay palettes are like 2,000 pesos or 3,000 pesos depending on where you buy them. So, actually, maganda na to. It's about half the price of an Urban Decay palette and it's just as good as it. Although, ang issue lang nito, it's powdery as well. Kagaya ng San powdery din siya. But this performs really well on the eyes. It's easy to blend. It is pigmented. The shimmer shades are also poppin'. You just have to tap off your brush. Ganun lang guys. Pag powdery yung palette, tap off mo lang yung brush mo and you will be good to go. So, I'm going to swatch a few shades right here para makita nyo yung performance nila. Bam! Oh, girl! Ayan ang swatches. I just had to like use, you know, ito lang, ilang ganun lang yung ginawa ko. And yan na yung pigmentation nila, guys. So, again, this is a great palette for its price. Worth it na siya. And, kahit ito lang yung palette mo, guys, actually, if you wanna invest on really good palettes that you can use on an everyday look, on a night out look, if you wanna look like this just gives like a different vibe from that neutral kind of look. This palette spices every look up. It's just a beautiful palette. So if you are in love with these warm tones, on this cherry-like tones, and if you're looking for a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, this is a good go. The next palette, guys, nagawan ko na rin to ng review. This is the Bilena Pro Play Palette. This has 16 colors, a mix of mattes and shimmers. And this is what it looks like. Ito yung bagong release nila, guys. And recently ko lang to ginawa ng review. So, again, I'll link that down below. And this is like a beautiful palette as well, guys. As you guys can see, ganito yung mga nire-recommend ko. Just because this is what I believe you would use more. Kasi tignan niyo, guys, yung color. You have your warm colors. You have pretty neutral colors, and it's just perfect for that everyday look. And alam nyo ba, guys, kung magkano to? Ito, tandang-tanda ko yung price kasi na-shook ako. This is just 149 pesos. It smells, ang bango ng smell niya, guys. Amoy powder siya. Yung mga powders ng Bilena, ganun yung amoy niya. And guys, kung nakita nyo yung performance ito sa mata ko, you have, kung gusto niyo makita yung swatches performances nito, guys, again, I will link it down below. This is so beautiful. I love this one. I'm going to swatch some of the shades. So, ayan. Yan. And then, finally, ayan sila, guys. Can you see? this just swatches really well and performs really well on the eyes, guys. But I do have to warn you, this is powdery as well. This palette is really pigmented, you guys. It is pigmented, and as you guys can see, the freaking shimmer shades are popping. It's like it performs like a Morphe palette. You know what I'm saying? It just performs so beautifully on the eyes. You just have, again, as I've said, kailangan mo lang i-top off yung brush mo para hindi magkaroon ng fallout and para mas maganda yung application sa mata. Yun lang, guys. Ita-top off mo lang yung brush mo, and 149 pesos lang to, guys. It performs well. It's beautiful. Perfect for everyday. And again, maliit lang siya. You can basically take this with you, touch up your look, amp up your look. It's just a gorgeous palette. This next palette is also from Bilena. I just found that Bilena is starting to, like, you know, amp up its game. And this is the Uncovered 2 palette. A lot of beauty vloggers love this palette. It's for good reasons. And this is the shadows that you got. So it has like that similar feel with the Berries palette, although this one has like more interesting shades. As you guys can see, meron tayo ng parang greenish gold, and you have like this really pale gold shimmer in it, and then you have this really beautiful orange and a beautiful reddish burgundy-ish color. Again, as I've said, it has like a very similar feel with the Berries palette. So, hanap ko yung mas affordable version ng Berries palette, then this is the Uncovered 2 palette. This is a beautiful palette as well. May pagka-powdery din siya. Bilena shadows tend to be powdery as well. But the shimmers are beautiful. The mattes are beautiful. They perform well on the eyes. I've used this quite a few times. Hindi lang siya mukhang gamit na gamit, but I did use it quite a few times. And, I'm going to swatch some of the shades para makita nyo yung sinasabi ko. Oh, the mattes here are really soft and creamy as well. Let me show you that. Oh, girl, that pigmentation is just beautiful, diba? It's really pigmented. This is what I love about locally available palettes right now. Napapansin ko na kaya na nilang makipagsabayan sa higher end brands, and they perform really well, you guys. They are a bit powdery, but you just have to top off the excess. Wala naman ako shades na nakitang nagpatchy din dito, so that's really good because you just really need to top off the excess sa brush mo and you are good to go. Okay, the next palette is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Ayan siya. This is the Ecru Squad palette from Detail Makeover. Actually, dalawa yung palettes ko ng Detail Makeover. I also have the Autumn palette. I used to have the Autumn palette rather, but I gave it away to my friend kasi napansin ko hindi ko siya masyadong ginagamit and sayang lang siya, and mas nagagamit ko to. So you have that. It's a very basic palette. You have neutral shades. Actually, my favorite shade here is this one. This is in the shade Superior Bronze. It's, oh girl. Don't mind that shade right there. Yeah, that shade. Oh my goodness, girl. It's beautiful. So what's on my eyes today is the shade Biscuit, the shade Bagel, the shade Touch Brown, and the shade Buff. And on my inner corner, I use Relax Khaki. It's just a beautiful palette, you guys. And this palette is not powdery. So, ito yung kaibahan niya sa lahat, guys. Itong palette na to, hindi siya powdery. And ito lang yung palette na makikita nyo na may black. As you guys can see, it has a black there. I always appreciate when palettes have a black shade. It is not the blackest black I've encountered. There are better blacks out there, but you just have to build this up. So, kung beginner ka, you would really appreciate this black right here kasi it's not a babam black. Hindi siya yung kalagay mo super black na agad. You can build this color up, and that is why I appreciate it so much kasi nabibuild up siya, guys. These colors are beautiful. They are less powdery than the other palettes I've shown you. Ito yung price point nito guys is mid-range. It's not too mahal and it's not too mura. I believe it's 700 pesos or 600 pesos or 800 pesos. Basta yan. It's between 600 and 800 pesos. And honestly guys, bongga na to. I know they do sales a lot. Nagba-buy one, take one sila sa palette nila. You can get 2 of these for the price of 1 or you can get these and the other palette on the price of 1. You just, kailangan nyo lang timingan guys. Kasi maganda din yung isang palette nito guys, yung autumn palette. But as I've said, I've given that away just because I don't use them quite often. I don't use it quite often. So I'm planning to do a makeup collection video para makita nyo kung bakit I have to declutter often. Kasi may mga palettes na napag-iiwanan na sa collection ko. I always continuously buy palettes. Just have to constantly declutter because I constantly buy makeup. So it's just a waste, or it's such a waste kung alam niyo yun, nakastock lang sila dyan na hindi nagagamit. So I tend to give some to my friends. Yeah, this is Superior Bronze and this is Anderon. And as you guys can see, the black is pretty black. It's pretty beautiful. You just have to build it up, you guys. Hindi siya lalabas agad na super black na black. But ito lang yung may palette na may black. So if you are looking for a palette that has a really good matte black, you can go for this palette. The palette that is on the top of my list, ito guys, recently ko lang nabili to and I have fallen in love with this, you guys. I have fallen in love with this EB Pro Total Effects palette. Sobrang ganda guys. This has 15 colors. It retails for 299 pesos. You get this huge pan size. You have like 5 shimmers and then 10 mattes. What I love about this palette guys, actually ito may iba siyang ingredients dun sa other ever Bilena palettes na pinakita ko. This is less powdery than yung dalawang palettes ng Ever Bilena na pinakita ko. This is just less powdery. And it just performs so beautifully in the eyes. Kaya ko to nilagay as my top palette is that tinignan ko yung quality, yung price point, yung amount ng product na nakukuha mo, yung performance niya sa eyes, yung color selection. And guys, this is a win-win on all that aspect. 299 pesos for 15 shades, and as you guys can see, the freaking pans are huge. If you are a makeup artist or if you're starting to build up your collection, you want to add like this palette right here. It is a gorgeous palette. Ako kasi guys, I'm starting to do makeup on other people and I always appreciate this kind of palette because it's huge and makikita mo sa labas yung shade, so hindi mo na kailangan magbukas ng palette para maisip mo kung ano yung shade na gagamitin mo. This is less powdery than the other Ever Bilena palettes as I've mentioned. This performs really well. It's really pigmented. This is my favorite shade in the palette. Although walang shade names to guys, but I get it. I mean, if makeup artist ka, hindi mo naman sasabihin na I'm using this shade called like that on your eyes. So that's not a big deal for me. Oh, the mattes here. Oh, the shadows are like so good. So freaking good. Woo! Those are the swatches right there. The other one is matte and the other one is shimmer. And as you guys saw, mas maganda yung ano niya guys. Kasi itong matte, hindi masyadong nagpa-patches. You guys can see, dito lang siya sa bandang baba na ganon. Ibig sabihin, maganda yung mattes nila guys. This is a really good palette. For the price, it is amazing. I will link my review down below. This palette knocked my socks off. That's how good this palette is. It's just freaking good for the price. And it's available at Lazada and at Robinsons nationwide. Easy to get, very accessible, travel friendly kasi sturdy naman yung kanyang plastic siya pero sturdy siya. It's just an amazing palette. So ito yung palette guys na halimbawa na wala lahat ng palette ko and I only have few money to buy a palette. Ito agad yung bibilin ko guys kasi it's just the colors that I love. It performs really well. Hindi siya sobrang mahal. Again, 299 pesos. 15 shadows. Ganyan kadami. Magandang performance. What more can I ask for? So that's all palettes that I have been loving that is locally available. Has a fair price point. Madaling hanapin. And that performs really, really well on the eyes. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me recommend more products, then just comment down below what type of like top products you wanna see na locally available, or if gusto nyo gumawa ako ng top palettes that are high-end or top palettes na online lang makukuha, ganun. Just comment it down below and I'll be happy to do so. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, then please give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below to be a part of my family. Also, if you wanna get notified for my future uploads, just click the bell button beside the subscribe button to get notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys!